President William Ruto has called for Africa to have permanent representation in the United Nations Permanent Security Council. While addressing the Pan-African parliamentarians, President Ruto said the current permanent membership of 5 countries is discriminatory in nature and puts Africa at a disadvantaged position while discussing matters of international concern such as climate change. And as reporter Henry Tende now files, Ruto has challenged Africa heads of state to be at the forefront in finding home-based solutions to problems facing the African continent.
How are you?
Addressing the Pan-African Parliamentarian Summit in South Africa, President Ruto says the current composition of United Nations Security Council discriminates largely the African continent and denies Africa the ability to engage their counterparts from the developed countries in matters of global interest. President Ruto now wants this to change.
The discursive profile of the continent has too often been focused on the challenges and the difficulties we face and the assistance we need in a way that depicts us as chronically subordinate, eternally vulnerable, and perpetually incapable.
The head of state insists the time has come for Africa's voice to be respected and given equal priority in global dialogue such as climate change talks.
All we are saying is we are coming with our assets, come with investment and technology, we meet halfway and everybody wins.
Africa greatly relies on foreign aid to fund various development projects. President Ruto has implored the African heads of state to build their capacity to ensure they are self-reliant in running their own affairs to earn respect globally.
The budget of Africa Union, to a good extent, is funded by development partners. What does it say about our ability to make our own decisions? It is said, he who pays the piper calls the tune. We still hold all the power as heads of state and expect the union to function. It cannot function. We have to donate some of the power to the collective authority of the union.
Additionally, the head of state has reminded the African Union the power that lies in the continent's ability to generate home-based solutions to major problems such as climate change.
The clearest path available to humanity, not just to us, available to humanity, is to relocate global industrial production capacity to Africa and therefore meet Africa's as well as the world's growing demand for goods and services in a green-first manner that also enables the continent to leapfrog the industrial development path taken by the global north.
With Africa relying on younger generation to run the economy, President Ruto says the continent must invest heavily in projects that generate adequate employment opportunities for the youth.
Africa's leaders can energize our economies and inspire the people with a new vision centered on investment and growth, which is in harmony with our planet. We will also make it possible for our economies to meet the needs and fulfill the hopes of a young workforce, which grows at an annual rate of about 30 million young people in our continent, requiring us to generate millions of decent jobs every year.
Henry Tende, Look Up TV.